This is an introduction to Windows 10. You might have already upgraded from Windows 7 or Windows 8.1, but once you upgrade, this is what it looks like here. If you're looking to upgrade, check out my other video on how to upgrade to Windows 10 for free until June. We only have until June 2016 to upgrade to Windows 10. But if you have already upgraded, this is what you're going to see when you first log in to your new Windows 10. If you haven't made a Microsoft account, I recommend you do, because Windows 10 features do not work if you do not have a Microsoft account. And to make a Microsoft account, just try to open up any of the apps, and it's going to ask you to make a Microsoft account. So right off the bat, here we can see this beautiful background image here. And to change the background image, all you got to do is right-click the screen, go to Personalize, and this is the new Personalize window. They have only a couple of backgrounds. Actually, not as Windows 7 had a heck of a lot more backgrounds, but you only have 5 of them here to choose from. We're just going to change it to this one here. Just by clicking on it, it will change it. Alright. You can also browse here to change it to whatever you want. If you already have a picture saved, this is where you go ahead and browse for it. Now, if you upgraded, everything should still be there, but I hope you guys made a backup like I showed in the last video. Everything should still be there, like I said. When you click down here on the bottom left-hand corner, you notice there's a new Start button. This Start button will show, on the left-hand side, will show all your apps, which is where you might have all your programs. That's why I said back up everything, make sure you have everything backed up. The new Windows 10 is going to show everything from alphabetical order and numerical order. First it's numerical, 0 through 9, then A all the way through Z. And this is where all your programs hopefully still should be when you upgrade. Alright guys, they should still be here. Alright, to get to your pictures and videos and all that, all you have to do is go here to File Explorer. There's two ways to get to it. Through the Start button, click on File Explorer, or on the very bottom, right here, File Explorer. It should be there pinned. Alright, if it's not pinned, then you go to Start, and it should be there. So from here, you can go ahead and take a look at your downloads, documents, pictures, music, videos. And now the new OneDrive, where you can put everything on, and it'll be on the cloud. Alright. Now, if you want to connect to the internet, to Wi-Fi, on the bottom right-hand corner, you will see some bars right there. If you have Wi-Fi enabled, you click on that, you select your Wi-Fi network, and then it'll ask you to type in your SSID, which is your password for your Wi-Fi, and that's how you connect through Wi-Fi. Down here on the bottom right-hand corner, it'll show it. Right now, I have it connected as hardwire, just a regular, plain old cable. And I don't have Wi-Fi on here, so that's why you can't see it. But this is where it's at. Windows 10 does have a new function called Cortana down here in the bottom left-hand corner. You can ask Cortana anything, and it'll actually go to Google and search for it for you. It's going to come up with the weather automatically and your traffic and all of that. That's why you got to set up an address here where your work is and where your house is, and it'll show you how road conditions are to your work. It'll show you the weather. You can ask it anything. Let's go ahead and ask it look for USB cables. It's going to search the web for USB cables. There it is. So it's a shortcut to Google in a way, is how I like to see it. Now, I want to go ahead and show you guys the new Microsoft Edge. So in Windows 10, you no longer have Internet Explorer. Microsoft got away with Internet Explorer. So now we have Microsoft Edge down here. If you don't find it pinned down here, go to Start. And it should be here on the tiles that look a lot like Windows 8, but it's not there. So you go to All Apps. I believe it's either going to be in the E's or the M's. Let's go to M. There it is, Microsoft Edge. Go ahead and open it, and this is what it looks like. This is the new browser on Windows 10. You notice it looks a lot different. You can either open a new window by clicking on these three little dots and clicking New Window, or you can open up new tabs just like the old Internet Explorer by clicking on this little plus sign up here, and it'll open up a new tab for you. All your favorites are stored in this icon here with the three lines. This is where all your favorites will be stored. If you saved your favorites from your old Windows 8 or Windows 7 computer, you click on these three little dots here. You go to Settings, Import Favorites from another browser. You can go ahead and do that. And then you select which browser, you click Import, and it'll import it for you. Alright. For more advanced users, if you're looking to join a domain or to change the computer name, there's two ways to do that. You can right-click. You can go to Display Settings, you go to About, and right here you can go ahead and rename your PC or join a domain. There's also many, which is very important, is this Mail app. You can change it to whatever you want. Maps, music player, video player, you can change all this to whatever you want. For example, web browser, if you download Google Chrome, you could change this to Google Chrome if you want. Alright. There's a lot more things. You can also turn on tablet mode, which will turn it into Windows 8 in a way. What Windows 8 used to be, and a lot of people don't want that. If you have a tablet, fine, it'll work fine, but for a desktop, keep it off, because that's how you have your new start button down here. Okay, and there's a lot more things here you can do, which I won't get into depth. I'll probably do it in another video. This is just an introduction for you guys, and also display here. You can go ahead and change the display on text on apps and other items. Orientation, you can change that to landscape or portrait. The control panel, thank God, still looks the same, right? We still have system security, user accounts, appearance, clock, ease, network, and internet. Everything still looks the same and is the same. Even power options right here are still the same. Thank God they didn't change that. Every time they release a new version of Windows, they start to mess with the control panel, which they haven't in the last couple of versions of Windows. But it can happen. But a lot of things did change with Windows 10 here. If you want more apps or more programs, you can go ahead and go to the store. The store is the icon with the new Windows 10 logo on it. And from the store, you can go ahead and search for whatever you want to get. Games, anything from games to media, Facebook, mostly just games, as you can tell. What's cool about Windows 10 is it actually, if we go to the start button here, it actually comes with Solitaire, the Microsoft Solitaire collection. And the reason why they did this is because there was a lot of protests from people that Microsoft had gotten rid of Solitaire. Unfortunately, it's not the same Solitaire as Windows 7 or Windows XP. The one we're used to, it's a lot different. But oh well, that's how we have to change, I guess, with the new stuff coming out. One more thing about Cortana that I forgot to mention is you can also have it. You can also have it make appointments for you. So let's go ahead and tell it, remind me. Oh, hold on. Remind me I have an appointment. I'm going to say January 5th, 2016. I'm going to hit enter. There it is. So now, remind you about this. I have an appointment Tuesday, January 5th, 2016. And I got to put the time in there. I'm just going to say whatever time, it don't matter. And then remind. And Cortana will remind you that day that you have an appointment. So that's what's cool about Cortana. You can also talk to it by clicking on the microphone down here. Cortana, how many kilometers in a mile? And there it is. See? So you can also talk to Cortana. Cortana is really, really cool. And I'll make a video just on Cortana soon. Stay tuned for that video. But that's about it, guys. That's about what I could go ahead and cover for Microsoft Windows 10. This is just an introduction, just to get you guys off and rolling. Check out the videos on my YouTube channel to get more in depth on how to do other things with Windows 10. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon in one of my next videos.